Hello everybody, the second episode about making Urahan world. Today I will talk about tribes of Urahan or nations of Urahan. You know the Urahan is a world controlled by four elements, and each element of the nature is under the control of one tribe. So I will start with Earth tribe, which is Corse. Corse basically looks like knights from the Middle Age, European Middle Age, something between the Vikings and the Saxons, the Dalmats, Balkan warriors, Spartans or Romans. I was inspired by them to create this nation. They live in big cities or villages, stone cities and stone villages. They are masters of the planting, of the cultivating the plants, and they are protectors of the forests and mountains. The capital city is Lion City in the state called Leonterra, and because it was a trading point. That capital is a huge city, has a lot of influence from all over the world, from all over the Urahan. There are fearless warriors wearing the blue capes and war helmets. They are riding the horses, and the cavalry of them is very famous and very effective. They have long swords, they have arrows and bows, they have mace, they have crossbows. They have all kind of weapons from that period, and in their rankings, they are women and men also. They have ability to talk with the dead. So when the dead core wants to talk with some live core, they can do it. But the live core cannot reach the dead core. In the comic book and in the books, I explained that. Why is that? So they are the masters of the earth, and they have earth stone, which controls the element of the earth. They live in the biggest city, I told you already, but it's on the cliff on the south of the continent of Urahan, and they are watching the beautiful southern ocean. The king is Thor. His queen is dead. And the protagonist of this Urahan Saga will become the next core king. Okay, second nation is Vats. Vat tribe. They live in water, in the swamps, in the lakes, in the streams, in the oceans and seas. Most of the time they live under the water, in the cities, under the transparent air bubble, and they live there. They are protected by the sea or lakes. In swamps they live in the forest like normal people, but most of the time they are in the water. They look a little bit different than the rest of the tribes. All tribes are men, human and people, but the Wats, they have only pale blue color in the eyes, and they can communicate under the water. They are controlling the holy stone of water, and they can communicate with the water creatures, and they are very mystic and powerful nation. Okay, so they live on the let me imagine the map of Urahan. They live on the east side of continent. Then we have Khoton sons. Khoton sons, they are wise people, older, elders. They live in a sun desert, in a beautiful and isolated sand city. They look like the priests. They have they are very modest. They are like feast fasting. They live in a poverty, but they're very wise. They have all secrets of Urahan. In Urahan, there is a rule. The people they're living long enough to become old, they have right to go to sun desert and become wise. Each of them has an individual power, but I will not say more about that. So they are natural. They are not picking the sides. They're trying to keep the Urahan in harmony. The most important character of wise man is Eton, and he's playing major role in all those books. Then we have on the north we have Inuits and Runes. For example, Runes are fire tribe. They live between the volcanoes in a burned land, in the city made by the cold lava, Black City. I was inspired to create them with the samurais of Japan, feudal Japan, and they have short swords with very good material, best swords. They have best swords in Urahan. They are very good blacksmiths, and they cannot burn in the fire. They control the fire, even they can walk through the lava and swim through the lava. They are riding horses, of course, and they have men and women in the army, and they are a little bit grumpy, little bit, they first they act, after that they think, and they're controlling the holy stone of fire. They like to eat a lot. So then we have Inuits. Inuits are like on the north, but on the west side. On the east side, sorry. Northeast, and they live in high mountains. When it's a lot of wind, they are air tribe. They are very skinny, muscular, and they're light. They can jump and use the wind and fly, almost like flying. They cannot fly, but they're light, and they can, with those ropes and everything they have, silk ropes, they can travel long distance with single jump if it's wind is blowing. They have long hair, black hair, they have skinny faces, and they communicate with the sky creatures like eagles or birds and stuff like that. They are not reliable. You cannot trust them. They are tricky. They're changing the opinion very, very easily. But very good swordsmen and very good, very good combat skills. Then we have, the negative part. The villains. Those are Gurs. The Gurs are nomad tribe. They don't have one place they live. They like to be in the center of the continent, in the forest. We have two types. We have forest Gurs and mountain Gurs. They are cousins. They are relatives, but they hate each other. The forest Gurs, they are cannibals. Each of them, they have the long dreads. They have sharp teeth. They have bodies covered with tribal tattoos. They like to decorate themselves with animal and human bones. They are wearing the sabers, shields, spears and stuff like that. They are very muscular, and then they don't ride the horses. They just run. They can run almost without stopping, and they're very wild and unpredictable people. The leader is not good. They live in the tribes, but the leader managed to collect them all together in the huge horde. So right now they are in a mission to conquer the rest of the tribes and making them food of them. They, time for breeding and stuff like that. And because of that, they are very dangerous, and they don't know what they're doing. They don't know they can destroy the whole world, Urahan, because they will destroy the balance between the elements. But the hunger for the forbidden flesh makes them foolish. And they are different, they look like people, but they have some degenerations, they have some mutations, because they are very crazy. They don't take care of things, and they are doing ugly stuff. So sometimes you can see them with a book, the wild boar tusks on the jaws, and decorations of the bones and piercing everywhere. So they look very strange and very horrifying. They are sharpening their teeth, and they are very scary. Actually, they don't fear nothing. Then we have mountain gurus. They are bigger. They are all. The men and women are more than 2 meters high. They are very muscular. They live in the misty mountains of Urahan on the north. They have dogars. They have dogars, very faithful beasts, and they don't want to be in a contact with nobody. And they consider all other tribes, including the forest cousins, enemies. They are very, very proud people, and you don't know are they good or bad, but they are so evil and mean. So the Urloch he's the leader of the horde, and he's a very, very strange character. You will see that. Then we have the sect, a cult, or I don't know, group of people. They call themselves, it's a clan. They call themselves shadows, and the rest of the tribes in Urahan, the fear of them. They are not sure, are they ghosts, are they real, or what kind of people are they? There are rumors they're one special clan of forest gurus, but nobody knows that, because you cannot see the faces of them. Never know. Nobody knows. And they are mercenaries. They do everything you ask them to do. If you pay enough, they will do it. Doesn't matter. They don't have enemies and they don't have friends. So I like them a lot. In the second book, the main character of them is coming. It's nameless. The name is Nameless, and he's very skillful. They are very, very skillful warriors. With them, you cannot do nothing in the single combat. One on one, even 1 against 3, they always win. I was inspired by ninjas, shinobis, to create them. So basically, those are all tribes in my books, in my movie, and you will enjoy. Thank you very much. Please press the subscribe button, ring, and I appreciate if you leave the comments and share this video. Thank you very much. See you next time.